let's see, bro. We're gonna smash this PSG people up. I don't respect these European teams. The only European team I respect right now is Inter Milan. If you're not Inter Milan, I don't respect you. These guys are clowns, they're pranksters. You know what? Yeah. See, look at PSG. Yeah. Look at what Aston Villa did to them. They nearly lost the semi-final space to Aston Villa. Yeah. So, and these are a team that have already run away with the title in League On down there. Yeah, 78 points. That's where they are in. The second down there is about 55. See, bro, it's a charade. These are clowns. We're gonna beat them up. And you know what? Yeah, I do really think that their defense is shaky. Yeah, they do have players that can hurt us in the counter attack. They do have players that are faster, that have improved their games this season. Bakola is a very, very good player. I like him. I like the guy. Hakimi, world-class player too. Dembele has also been great too. But don't forget, Kvaratskhelia is also a good player too. But again, man, see, styles make games. And I do think that our styles will be very, very, very uncomfortable for them. Yeah, they might get into spaces. They might, because most of the time, their counterattacks are quicker. Their transitions are quicker and faster too. They do have technical players down there too. But again, their defense is also shaky too. McQueen has a mistake in him, whether we like it or not. You know, so there's some questionable, very, very questionable players that they have down there. Pacho might be good, but it's also a questionable player defending too. They do have Vitinha, who is in the middle of the park. Neves, who's in the middle of the park too. But these players, they just kind of like just leave that midfield wide open when they're actually probably maybe attacking or something like that. They leave it wide open. They're out of space. And Arsenal can actually counter them and open them up, you know, with that. And we're at home in the first leg. Let's do the first job at home. Let's win it 3-1, and then go there to their home, stink up the place. Go there to their home, stink up the place with a defensive masterpiece, 1-1, and then we get straight into the final. Bro, this is going to be an easy game, bro. See, read my lips. Yeah, this is going to be easy. I called it against Real Madrid. No one believes me. This is gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy, bro. We're gonna beat these people up.
I don't think it's gonna be easy. I hear your.
If it's maybe Inter Milan, I'll be wary about it. But bro, you see this PSG? They're pranksters. They're clowns. We're gonna smash them up.
I do agree.
We're gonna smash them up. Pacho, defensive. He has defensive frailties that we could actually exploit. McInnes is older, he's not faster, he's not quicker. I think we can exploit that too.
I agree. I do agree in the sense that the defense can get got. I agree with you. I do agree that we do have enough to beat them if we play at our best. But at the same time, they are a dangerous team. They can hit you on the counter. They have beat Liverpool this season. They have shown, you know, that they have improved throughout the season. Kvaratskhelia as well scored some good goals. They've got, you know, a couple of individuals, Vitinha as well, Baller, Neves as well, Jean Neves doing his thing at PSG as well. So they do have quality in that team. Are they the most frightening out of the last three? No. I still put Barcelona ahead of them. I still put Inter ahead of them. But I do agree they can get got out. Is it going to be easy? I think we need to let's see if this team can consistently perform. Let's see what we do. I think we should be able to beat PSG. But look at the Crystal Palace game. We can be inconsistent when we want to be. This whole season we've been inconsistent. And
bro, that's Crystal Palace. That's Crystal Palace. That's Crystal Palace.
No,
bro, don't conflate. Not that you keep doing this all the time. Don't conflate our form, our domestic form with our European. Bro, these European teams are pranksters. They're clowns. Yeah, bro. There's a reason. I know you don't believe it. I know you don't believe it. This is the best league in the world.
Hold on. Are you telling me Crystal Palace are better than PSG?
What I'm telling you is that teams like Brentford, Crystal Palace, they know how to face Arsenal. They know what to do to face Arsenal. And that's why we drop points to this kind of teams in the league. And again, this league is a very competitive league. It's the league where a team like Ipswich will make it hard for a team like Chelsea, who is actually looking for top four this season, and beat them at home. We've seen it in this league. In League On, it's not like that. The best beats the last. Easy. They smash them up. They cut them to pieces. Bro, see, Crystal Palace understand how we play. They know how to, just sprinkle the spice in it and try to get something out of us. But you see all these PSGs, this Real Madrid, nah, they don't, bro, they don't. And there's a big downturn in European football. These guys don't know how to keep pace with how we play. Look at Real Madrid. It was easy for people to say they would smack us up, but it clearly showed that they don't even know how to keep pace with Arsenal. Only our pace. We didn't even have to do anything. How we're so quick in our counterattacks, how we're so quick in our transitions, how we use our the players from the width areas. Bro, Declan Rice, box to box. See, guys, they don't know how to cope with our speed, with how we play. And that would be the same thing with PSG. Yeah, they do have fast players in Bacola and Caravaggio, but you know what? Yeah, even Dembele in some spaces is very dangerous. But you know what? Yeah, I trust my back four. The north side, you have to trust your back four. Trust your back four.
Let me just say this. You keep saying it because they're not in the Premier League, as if teams don't do their homework on other clubs. They do. Yeah, they do watch our games back. They do play our games back and create a strategy.
Real Madrid did their homework and they got smacked up.
Real Madrid
did their homework. They got smacked up.
Let me land my point. Teams are going to do their homework. Are all teams effective in doing that? No. Can you say that that Real Madrid are playing the same way as PSG? No. PSG have been way more cohesive. The team is actually more balanced. They've actually created a team that complement each other, while Real Madrid has been all over the place. So it's a different scenario. It's a different situation. But Real Madrid have got the history. So both teams are playing completely differently this season. So the situation is this. Liverpool have already lost to PSG. Liverpool are no bums. They're about to be crowned Premier League champions. They're from the Premier League, and they were able to keep up with the pace of Liverpool. So I don't think the fact that they've beat Liverpool and they're playing consistently really well, Luis Enrique's got them playing really good football. He's no mug of a manager either. You know, a manager that's won major honors before as well. I do expect a different challenge from PSG than I did Real Madrid. It's a different circumstance. Should we have enough to beat them? Yes. But I don't think it's going to be as simple as you're making it, bro. I'm going to be real. I don't think it's going to be as simple. Do I expect us to win? Yes. Do we have enough to win? Yes. But the players and the manager can't be cocky. They can't be cocky, because if they're cocky, yeah, we may fall under the same fate as Liverpool. There's always a chance. And I'm sure when PSG went up against Liverpool, you probably thought Liverpool were going to win that. I thought Liverpool were going to win that, but they didn't. So we'll see.
No.
We will see.
No, I thought PSG would win. I said it. Bro, I come with receipts. Go to my channel. I said that PSG was going to beat Liverpool.
But you talk about these clubs, yeah, bro, like they don't know how to win against Premier League teams, but yet PSG, that you don't rate that highly, knew exactly how to convincingly beat Liverpool, who are English champions. This is why they do deserve some respect. They do deserve some respect off that win. The same way we.
No, you need to look at the form of Liverpool before that matchup. They went out to Plymouth. They went out to Plymouth in the FA Cup. Bro, I mean, what are we talking about? They drew in the league. They got out in the Carabao Cup. They got smashed up in the Carabao Cup. They got out by Plymouth. I mean, they were in bad form.
Because
so you need to look at the signs also.
Because you praise Arsenal when we beat Madrid, and fair enough, you praise us when we beat Madrid. But when PSG beat Liverpool, who are English champions, they don't deserve no credit. I think both teams deserve credit. Both teams are on good momentum, and both teams, it means that both teams are going into the game with a load of confidence. I think they're going in it with a load of confidence. Yes, Aston Villa could have got at them. Yes, but they weathered the storm and they got through it. Do you know what I'm saying? So both teams deserve credit. Both teams have weaknesses, and we'll see. I won't say that it's easy because I don't think it's easy because we're playing well, but we got no European pedigree, and I can't trust this team because they turn it on and off whenever they feel like it. That is true. They do turn it on and off when they feel like it. And going into the Real Madrid game, yeah, we haven't been playing great this season. We haven't. So there's reasons for and against. To say it's easy, I think is a bit much to say it's going to be easy. But yes, we should be able to beat them. And if we don't beat them, then we'll have that discussion.
No one agrees with me. They call me a madman until we face PSG and make it look easy. And then people would say, oh, Tony, okay. I mean, I've heard it before. I've heard it before. Bro, I've heard it before. I told them against PSV that we're going to smack these people. We're going to make a public show of PSV. I told them. They laughed at me. Well, no problems. But you are going to see. No, bro, I told you this thing against PSV. Yeah, bro, they all laughed at me. I said, we're going to smash it. Bro, what we're going to do to PSV? Look at what happened against PSV. We did it against Real Madrid. They said, oh, surely Arsenal is out. I mean, Northside was like, surely we're out. They're going to beat us up. Even Lee Gunner said, oh my goodness, they're going to smack us up. There's no chance in heaven that we're going to win against Real Madrid. I saw it. Bro, when I see a European team I respect this season, I would say it, but not this team, not this pranksters, not this clowns. Bro, they see I have Pacho. He's a good defender, but I still think he has weaknesses. Marquinhos is a complete clown. We're gonna, bro. Aston Villa nearly, I mean, they already did a comeback. If we find those kind of spaces, we're gonna make it look easy. Trust me. And again, you can laugh all you want against Crystal Palace. Why didn't we, bro? Why should we be putting that much effort in a Crystal Palace game when the league is off? The stars are aligning in the Champions League. Bro, where your stars are aligning, you leave it up and you want to go align in some other galaxy? Come on, bro. What are we doing down here? Let Crystal Palace have it, bro. Let them win that galaxy. No problem. Bro, I'm talking of in another galaxy, in another world, yeah? In the Champions League world in Europe. Bro, that's what I want to win. I want to win the big one. I'm not calling anything big fish or whatever. I don't dwell in all those crap. What I dwell in is this is a big competition for us, our only competition for us to win, and let's go and win it. And we have a chance against PSG. And guys, don't act as if we've not beaten PSG before. They only added 2 players to this team to make it all cranked up right now to how it is right now. Yeah, the whole fabric of this team, we've beaten them before. This year,
okay, no
this
problem.
season, in the group stage of the Champions League. So let's don't sit down and pretend that we've not beaten PSG this season.
We will see what happens. And by your own logic, we've already beaten PSG. Inter Milan has already beaten us this season. So if we face Inter Milan by your logic, we're losing the final because they already beat us this season. It works both ways.
No, I did not say we're going to lose. I said they are a team I respect. So it will be the team who wants it more wins it. So the team who wants it more wins it.
So the stars are not aligning if we face Inter Milan.
If
the stars are not aligning.
it's not. It hasn't fully aligned with Inter Milan. But you know what? Yeah, that's the amount of. But see, that's the amount of disrespect I have